and welcome to our video presentation. For this exam, we wanted to make a video in order for you to get to know our project idea as well as to share pictures of what we want to do and we want to create. Okay, so to start with, I would like to share with you our project and business idea that we as a group thought would be great to develop. So we thought of creating an eco hotel in Hotel Telchac in Yucatan. Why? Because we've studied the area, and also we as a group thought that there's a need of hotels, and most importantly, there are no eco hotels in that area. So we believe that we can stand out and make a difference in Telchac. With our eco hotel, we want to promote ecotourism because the World Tourism Organization declares that ecotourism is more than just respect for the environment. It's a new way of practicing tourism where rest, culture, and nature come together and where tolerance and diversity are fundamental to the practice of sustainable tourism. So we believe it is great because here in Yucatan, not a lot of people practice ecotourism. So creating an eco hotel that promotes ecotourism, I think it's great because also we can attract international tourists to come to the peninsula of Yucatan and also to spread the world around that you can practice ecotourism here in Yucatan. Lastly, I would like to share with you some of the characteristics that our eco hotel is going to have. First of all, it's going to be made by bioclimatic construction. It will use only renewable energy. We want to be really engaged with the 3 R's concept, which are reduce, reuse, and recycle. We're gonna have harmony and respect to the environment and nature, and we're gonna promote that culture among employees and guests. Also, we're gonna be far away from the urban civilization because we want to make our hotel a place where people can relax, can disconnect from the everyday noises and the everyday, like our everyday life that sometimes is really fast-paced. Also, we're gonna use natural materials. We're gonna have a restaurant which is going to be made up by organic menus and healthy organic food. We're gonna enhance our employees to have ecological education and to be respectful with the environment and also with our guests. We believe developing an eco hotel is a great idea nowadays because people, thankfully, are more concerned and are more aware of the repercussions that the things they do have in our society. I mean, we can see that the past few days here in our city have been really hot. All of this due to global warming and climate change. So we must take action and change that because our world is like constantly screaming for our help, and we want to make a difference and make a change in our society.
Hello, my name is Regina Castilla. I'm gonna make an interview for a future client that we think that is a very good prospect to see her opinions and her thoughts about the Eco Hotel in Telchac, to see the changes that we can do and try to focus on the things that they like, since they're gonna be the clients that we're gonna have in the hotel. This is Claudia Perez, and she's a single mother of 4. She loves nature, she loves taking pictures, she loves eating healthy and taking her time seriously to grow inside and being around nature. She thinks that is like the best way to have it. Hello Claudia, it's so nice to meet you, and thank you so much for taking the time to answer these questions. And since I bet you're gonna be a client in a hotel and you will love it. So I'm going to ask you some questions. Could you answer, please?
Of course, I will try to help you.
Okay. What activities do you enjoy the most in Progreso?
In Progreso, all around the coast or especially?
Around the coast.
I love everything. I really like the nature since I was a child, and I love taking pictures. I love to see flowers. I love walking, I love exercise, I love fishing, I love swimming. I really like the coast and I really like the sea.
Okay, thank you. Okay, do you consider yourself to be a person who is constantly seeking for new adventures and challenges?
Yes, I really like to travel. Since I was a child, as I told before, I used to travel with my family and with my kids, and I really like the nature. I really like the adventure. I really like to go at the sea, to do things, to do diving, and I really like it.
Thank you. Okay, do you consider yourself to be a person who is constantly seeking for new adventures and challenges?
Yes, I really like to travel. Since I was a child, as I told before, I used to travel with my family and with my kids. And I really like the nature, I really like the adventure. I really like to go at the sea, to do things, to do diving, and I really like it.
Okay. Do you believe that having an eco-hotel located in Telchac is a good business idea? Why?
I think it is, because Telchac is still like a town, and it's so beautiful, and it's not very crowded as Progreso, I think. And I think it's a great idea because the beach is beautiful, the sea is beautiful, it's quiet. I think it would be a great idea, and I think you will have a lot of clients who like these kind of things.
I agree, and I vote for it. What activities would you hope to find in our hotel?
Like these kind of things.
I agree, and I vote for it. What activities would you hope to find in our hotel?
I don't know what you are planning, but it is at the sea. I think diving, I think swimming, to have some, a place to do exercise, to do pray, a meditation. Eating very healthy, because I think these go together, the nature and the activities, the exercise and eat healthy. I don't know if you're going to have a restaurant or something to put some good food and the rooms to have a beautiful view of the sea. I think that's the activities that I would like.
Do you think Merida is in need of promoting conscious tourism?
I think it is. I think it's starting, but it's every day is growing and growing. And I think we take care of our tourists, and we take care of our nature, and we take care of our things, because we are in a cultural city. And I think yes.
Do you think there is a competition in the hospitality industry in Progreso?
I think yes, but not that much. I think we need more beautiful hotels and more ecological hotels, because there are a lot of small hotels, not a lot, few. The real thing is a few hotels, but they are not good, and they are especially for the people who comes in just to have more than a rest, just to have a party, And we need
For fun and parties,
Yes.
and
Yes.
not for relaxation.
Exactly. And I think we need like an ecological hotel and relaxing hotel, as I told you, to different,
Yes. Okay. Do you think that in our society people are aware of the 3 R's that are reduce, reduce, and recycle?
I think yes, we are starting. We are starting, and I think we have to make conscious about it, and we have to work it, because we have to take care of our nature. If not, everything is going to be terrible in the future.
Lastly, do you think there are some challenges that as a community face every day related to what we have discussed during this interview?
Like a challenge of
Like people that don't respect the nature and they don't want to be conscious about everything that has to do with nature.
But I think we have really a challenge. We have to start, as me as a mother, to have a good education to to my sons and my daughters and all my family. Started with education because I think we have to take care of our nature. I think it's so important, and we have to take care of our beaches, and we have to take care of our culture and our city, because we have a beautiful city, we have a very beautiful state. If we don't take care of that, nobody's going to do it. And in the future, there are not going to be work and people who really like to come here for business. Huh?
Well, thank you very much, Claudia. This interview helped us a lot, and I hope to see you in the hotel soon.
You're welcome. I hope so. This
It will help us a lot, all these answers, and we will really condemn.
perfect.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I'm looking forward to visit your hotel.
Thank you.
Hi. First of all, we're going to talk about ecotourism. Ecotourism is the activity that takes place in rural areas or natural places. Due to a large number of people who practice tourism nowadays, there is a great offer of tourist destinations and different types of tourism that can be done. For example, a document published in Hostel Tour Latin America, which talks about how the hotel chain Marriott will open in May 2021 its first resort in Belize. And they say that the resort will be one of the largest tourist and residential complexes facing the sea on the main island of Belize, under a concept of ecological luxury, which is a very similar concept of our eco-hotel. But as you know, tourism is one of the main industries that has been affected by COVID-19. After reading a bit, I also found at Hostel Tour news about ecotourism in times of COVID-19, and it says, the arrival of COVID in our society has changed the way people do tourism. Already for some time, ecotourism has been positioning itself as one of the most chosen styles of tourism. But now, with this new situation, more and more people are betting on this type of travel. Sustainable tourism seeks environmental sustainability while trying to raise awareness in society, which seems to me an optimistic scenario for the future, because we have to start opting for sustainability destinations. As for example, I did an investigation on this type of tourism in the most important city of Yucatan and the closest to Telchac, where our eco-hotel is located, which is Mérida. And in Mexico destination programs, they have published a series of activities that can be done in this city, such as diving, camping, cycling, climbing, kayaking, zip lining, ecotours, fishing, and more activities. And they publish 8 destinations in Yucatan where you can do this type of activity, which are Celestún, Gruta de Santa Rita, Cabañas Una Hill, among others. Today, more than ever, we must support ecotourism because of the carbon footprint that this activity has left for so many years. I found an article about the carbon footprint that tourism has left. In Esfera Viva, they say that the increase in travel today makes global tourism one of the major contributors of climate change. Air and sea transport account for a high percentage of the carbon footprint generated by tourism, and yet carbon emitted during the entire life cycle of resources, goods and services associated with tourism activities has yet to be accounted for, as the manufacture of food and beverage, purchases, hotel and lodging operations, other gasoline transportation, infrastructure maintenance, and among others. For all these issues and more, we are happy to have created and promoted the Eco Hotel project, hoping it will be a success in both business and natural impact. Thanks.
Our social media is intended to address 4 important issues to raise awareness among our followers in the best possible way. These 4 topics are ecotourism, solar energy, recycling, and COVID-19. To begin with, we will talk about ecotourism and how it has become very important over the years, and now more than ever, we consider that it should be very promoted. Ecotourism is more than just respect for the environment. It is a new way of practicing tourism where rest, culture, and nature come together, and where tolerance and diversity are fundamental to the practice of sustainable tourism. We want to promote in the Yucatecan society and international tourists the love for ecotourism and for them to understand its importance. We will also be using solar energy for the hotel basic needs. This means the whole establishment will work with these solar panels. In our hotel and in our social media, we're very aware of recycling. We think it is so important for everyone to know the importance of recycling and take action. We're going to use recycling materials basically for everything we can, and we want to make sure our customers know that and imply this in their daily basis. And last but not least, an issue that has been probably the most important over this year, COVID-19. Our hotel is going to follow and respect all the safety and hygiene protocols, the social distancing, disinfected spaces, among all the others. Tourism in general this year was so affected by COVID-19, and we need to make sure that we take care of ourselves and others. All these important topics are going to be very notable in our social media, and we will make sure that our customers not only have a great experience, but also raise awareness.